Hey, how's it going today? Today, I'm going to be dropping my new stance on anxiety and finances in terms of health, right? So, I've been looking into some other treatment options for my anxiety. It's gone down a few notches over the past month, which is great, but I still struggle greatly with depersonalization, derealization, and health anxiety. It really sucks. I get panic every day now, not a panic attack, but I get panic itself, which isn't a panic attack. It's just where it's harder to breathe and your fight or flight senses are still firing, which happens to me every single day. It's not ideal. I mean, I do have a medication, hydroxyzine, which I could take if I wanted to, but it makes me drowsy sometimes. Anyways, what I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna take the quick route because I've been doing what I need to do for the past 3 months, and this stuff isn't gone. It's still affecting me majorly, right? I have my diet in better. I'm eating healthier than I was, doing meditation, yoga, cold showers, church, breathing exercises. I'm doing everything I can, right? The supplementation, the going to the gym and exercising or going for runs, etc. Spending time with friends, like the list goes on for going to Comic Con conventions, which is the thing I love to do for hobbies, right? I'm doing everything I can, and I've done it for the past 3 months. And yeah, it has improved, but this shit still strikes me like a freight train weekly on a weekly basis. So I'm done with it, right? What you guys can do to help yourself out for right now, I mentioned this in the last video, so I'm not really going to go over it, but get your Pulsetto device, right? You put it on, turn it on, and you put on the mode, and you can do it for sleep, anxiety, whatever. It helps me, right? Along with meditation work. And what I'm actually going to do, they have this new treatment out. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. It's called CNG. You have to pay for a consultation, which is like $250, and then you go to an in-person consultation. And if they clear you, you pay. You can go the cheap route and just do one side for like 1,200, or do both sides like a bilateral injection for 2,500 bucks. That's what I'm looking into. And they inject some sort of medication to each side of your neck, like in the back, and then it basically gets into your body, calms down your nervous system, and it makes it so you're not in fight or flight mode all the time. And for some patients, they'll have results lasting for a few months. Some patients will be results lasting for several years. So I'm gonna give it a go. Like, as long as one, my therapist approves it, and two, my doctor approves of it and they think it's a good idea, I'm just gonna pull the trigger and go for it. I'm done with this shit. Um, there's also a sound bed you could get, right? And it's this sort of bed where you put on like the space mask and these headphones, and it has some sort of like special vibration frequency where it makes you feel better. I'm trying to find their exact Instagram, but that's another option for you guys. So if you go to their Instagram, Feel Opus, FEELOPUS. The bed costs like $5,000, but it's this bed you lay on right here, and that's the most expensive option, right? So I'm gonna save that for last. The only other thing I could think of off the top of my head would be, there was one more thing, but I can't really think of it. And the last thing, which is probably the cheapest option, and surprisingly, it's the cheapest. But I'm just gonna go to a neurosurgeon near me because you can have surgery done just on your nerves. Where I don't know what they do, if they dissect into your body and they find some nerve tissue, but from what I've found so far, they'll cut out the bad nerves in your body, put new ones in that they get from someone, or they can even take good nerves from some part of your body, replace it with that bad nerve part, then it fixes your nerves, right? So that's what I'm gonna be doing for now. Oh yeah, just it came to mind. The one I couldn't think of, it's these special headphones you could buy for $1,000. So it's not my first option either, of course. I'm trying to find their Instagram for you so you can see it. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what their Instagram handle is, but they can help you deal with stress and help you drive your focus and whatnot. I don't know if it's specifically for anxiety, but yeah, to sum it up for you guys, I'm just gonna go get neurosurgery. That's about $250, surprisingly. After that, I'm just gonna do the injections, the 20 for $2,500. Even though it's not the cheapest, it seems like it'd be more effective than the $1,000 headphones, right? So then you got headphones, then you have the sound bed if all else fails. I still have to find out if the sound bed from Theo Opus does work for anxiety or if it's just for like comfortability type stuff. But yeah, anyways, my stance is on finances and health, right? So many people are focused on money, and money really isn't happiness, right? If we look at celebrities who have passed away, there is one, his name can't come to the top of my head right now, but he killed himself last year, right? Everyone knew who he was. And he had all the money in the world, right? And then there's some stuff that's uncontrollable. Unfortunately, like Toby Keith, he passed away from stomach cancer. He had all the money too, and it's just something he couldn't control. So even if you have all the money, you can't control everything with your health. That's not my point. My point is that even if you have to go in debt to fix your health, just do it, because what is money to you if you're not feeling optimal and feeling good, right? Money is nothing. Like, why are you going to have this money but be suffering every single day when you could just pay up and feel a lot better, right? It doesn't make any sense. The best correlation I could give you is if you're standing in this quick pile of quicksand, right? You're stuck in a pile of quicksand and you have this big ass bag of cash lying around, and you just choose to remain stuck in the quicksand suffering, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. You could just simply take some money out of your big bag of money and pay someone, and then you'll start to get released from the quicksand that you're stuck in. So for me personally, I can afford most of what I just listed, but even with the sound bed, I'm gonna have to do something else where it's gonna put me in debt. But I don't care, because think about it. If you can just borrow someone else's money to fix yourself now, and then you're on a good path to success and you're on a good road and you're feeling good for now and the years to go on, versus being here and stuck and stuck and stuck and stuck and stuck with all this money left over, what's the freaking point? So that's my stance on it. Anyways, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.